So joining me in the studio this morning, I get the privilege to get Madam Femi Claudius-Cole. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the invitation.
I want to say Happy New Year for 2023, 2024 and 2025. It's been super long.
It has, but now when you invite me, I come. I never turn down a good invitation.
All right. Let's start off the conversation. I know Madam Femi don't talk, but at some point you look lost. Waiting me happen.
Nothing happened really. For say a loss, I actually maybe about a month ago, I not been feel very well. I was ill, and prior to that, they do an online master's degree. So, and they come up to graduation.
Okay.
So, for long, they say, me na nurse, but I feel say I need something extra, and, the gaps, knowledge gaps, we have one for luck. So, they do a intensive MA degree online from, so, then towards the end, it really take me time. Anybody we don't attempt for do online triangle pass for do in university course. So now that's what they do, and successfully graduated and successfully completed.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So after
at 64,
okay,
at age 64. So anybody we young with you to say they're too old to learn, you're not. Go back and do whatever you want to do.
So quick one before we go main into the topic of discussion. This party. 2016, you formed the Unity Party. Going to election 2018, controversies around the 2023 elections. But at some point, you feel disappointed at the woman in the country. Looking at your woman and you're going for 2018 elections, you feel disappointed?
No. For 2018 election, no, I'm not going to say I felt disappointed because waiting attempt for 2018 was quite big if you still don't really think about it.
Okay.
From the formation, actually 2018 election, I felt very proud at the end of it. As I can always tell people and say, I'm a very proud loser of the 2018 elections. Because imagine forming the party that close to elections. Because PPRC, they really dragged me before they ever, give me registration for register Unity Party. To the extent where some people, they take a joke saying, I did 2018 election when I won contest. For the fact that we did it, to me, I think to say that was a big pride. And I think this very station talked to me about why smaller parties then can disappear. And for the fact that Unity Party not disappear, I think that kudos to the effort. And of course, it takes a team.
Yeah.
It takes an executive. It takes a good team. So
okay.
I think we not really disappear. We still, the struggle continues.
Okay. So sometimes in June, probably, the government of Salone, talk about introducing a new district. This is a new story. Even the former, the APC chef, do their own, I think 2015, 2016. With Hardin, Kagine, and that of Falaba. And this government chef one for do similarly, but more than waiting the APC we do. The one for talk about dividing Freetown or splitting Freetown into two. The western area urban for divide them into two. Waiting how you take so far.
I like the way we introduce them first with what APC do. A saying they we can say two wrongs never make a right. And governments follow governments. Governance of a country not ongoing. So if a particular government do something where was wrong.
That was wrong for me from the APC. For me to answer.
What I'm saying is using it as justification for say because that was one of the justification and the way that they use say it been done there on the books. It was something that had been discussed from 2008. That doesn't make it right. It means if they do something now in 2025, they look all the factors. You reassess waiting will benefit the population of Freetown and wherever it is you want for institute said policy and look at the advantages and the disadvantages. Let me look, say, in maybe 10, 20 years ago, who's how we've been doing in Salone and who's how we did now. Are we in the same spot? No, we're not. We're far worse. So, for me, if you want to make such a radical decision,
Also, yeah, therefore, we see far worse. What do you mean that we are far worse?
Economically, socially, the lives of Sierra Leoneans is not better in 2025 than it was in 2002 or year 2000. In terms of jobs, in terms of living conditions, in terms of water supply, in terms of electricity, in terms of quality of life, are we better off?
According to the government, they make improvements, Madam Femi.
Yeah, but are we better off? You can say that they make improvements, but are we better off? And when you want to take such a radical step, it's good for let you do intensive homework, collect the data, because within a global village now, Sierra Leone not an island where they by itself. There's a lot we can learn from the rest of Africa, from the rest of the world. If you say you want split, because in terms of Africa, Sierra Leone is the smallest, Freetown is the smallest city of all the other African countries. We're smaller than Ghana, we're smaller than all of them. We are literally the smallest. And we have the smallest population. We have the smallest land mass. We have the lowest GDP. So if you say you want for split you don't really do your research, you don't get your data as to the justification for it. But what I observe is people can just get an idea for do something and they force it down the throats of the people without even making sure say what they want to do go really benefit the people. Remember, say a government not did it for elevate themselves, it did it for elevate the people that they supposedly they govern.
Before we go deep into your findings, I talked to the Deputy Minister of Local Government the other day, and I mean, these are just ideas pushed through, and for make we debate on them before this actually happen. This is also something we get for happen now. But in the case of Freetown, where we pay more attention to, the Freetown City Council, of course, they actually are the central part of Freetown. I mean, and for the Freetown City Council for pay attention to what's in the happen now the eastern part of the country, I mean, we're still within the urban. I mean, it's difficult. So according to the government, they are saying, if we get a city council on western, the western urban, the western side of Freetown, and we get another one at the eastern, I mean, it will fast track or facilitate development according to them.
All right. That argument no make no sense. It is actually an erroneous argument. Okay, now, let me look what's at the issues the way they make life difficult for winners alone. Now, Freetown, transportation, water, electricity, medical facilities, and education. Of those 5 items, tell me the one way City Council responsible for now. None. EDSA takes care of our electricity supply under government. Guma, they take care of we water supply under the government. Hospitals, they under MOH, the government. Roads, transport, they are under SLRSA, the government. So, how the arguments for being made say when you split Freetown, those things that are now under government are miraculously then they go suddenly become better. Not so a solid argument that one day, because the Freetown City Council, the only thing where you go say they under Freetown City Council, full control, is sanitation. So, is sanitation the only thing? What about housing? People in the sleep in the streets, people in the sleep under bridge, people in the sleep in the market, people in the line up Kisi Road, homeless. That's not the city. People in the bill us back to back to back with some us you can't even when you the waka go na some us na sideway you the waka go inside the people like us. Who has planning permission? The government. So what arguments really, other than a political argument, the government want for make say when you, and then let me look at another side of it. We now get we get the city council, where some money then where therefore they get from government. The only money we then don't get, na the end of last year your money. What did we see recently? Teachers on strike. So it is clearly evident to a blind, deaf and dumb individual, say the government no get money. We don't see even this last audit report. We see inaccuracies and efficiencies. So if the government want for focus, if they say job creation, is the solution splitting for improved services? 90% of the services are under your direction. Now, una they in charge. Even the money, I mean, it is ridiculous. When you really sit down and break them down, waiting it go mean? It means you hire people, I don't know, what you want now? A governor, a mayor general, you have salaries, you're not paying your teachers. You're not giving school subsidies.
Madam Femi, this is not just a proposal. Probably all which you talk about.
You do your homework.
Like all which you talk about. So, I mean, should have been discussed with the government. These are some of the plans.
Well, let them show us the evidence. Let them show us the data. So, show us your research. Now, so then grab and say PR. Without much engagement, without much, had zero consult. Boom, bam, PR. The same went for midterm census. Boom, bam, one. And we had a census that the data was so unreliable it could not be used. Because they failed to do their due diligence.
Should we blame the government or the people of Salem? Because some people not even allowed them to be counted. And it's something we're all aware about.
You blame the government because they did not, like me object. I objected because they were not technically prepared. I went to meetings. I listened to them. Training was not completed. Computers were still being borrowed from Kenya, Tanzania, or somewhere. We were ill-prepared. It doesn't take a blind and stupid man to be able to assess that. Say we not do with due diligence, but it was being rushed for me for supposed political advantage. If your census results were credible, if we women object, are now proven that we were wrong and they were right, why una not use the data we una get from the census? The census data showed that Kenema was more populated than Freetown. It did. It showed that Freetown population shrank. It didn't increase, which was refuted by Becker numbers, by WASC numbers, by Maclate numbers. So my point is, if you want to roll something out, they say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Madam Femi, you don't take a walk in the eastern part of Freetown and see how people they live their life. I mean, and this is something where governments probably they may not be looking at having a new city council in the eastern part of Freetown, but also some amount of development. I mean, looking at say if Freetown there as a whole, it's largely engaging for the government. I mean, if we divide Freetown, probably we're able to say this side of Freetown we will benefit from this, and that's our side of Freetown we will benefit from that particular side. But if you go to the eastern part of Freetown, people will tell you that life more difficult in the eastern part of Freetown.
Exactly. And one thing when we don't they talk is what you then go eventually create. So, but we look at all the what are the things that way they make we life good.
So you don't ever ask the government which they mean by.
Do I ever ask the government? Ask the government what?
Why then which are the reason why they want for split Freetown? Because look, I mean, if we don't get a better explanation.
No, that is not. Is that how governance works? You come up with a plan and then we ask you why. No, you do first of all, you do your research. Are we talking government? If me they go market, and they go market for cook Saturday plazas, I don't make me list. Waiting, I want put inside me soup, I don't make and don't. Waiting, I get for buy, I don't watch inside me kitchen. Okay, I've been done by that small bag yabas within the tie, I get yabas. But I don't get pepper. I don't watch na my fridge, I don't get ogiri. I don't make me list waiting, I get for go buy.
So it's the same thing with the say. This is developmental proposal,
hold on,
Madam Femi.
I am coming. So what the government does is they do their due diligence first. You start with research. We are part of a global village. Hello? Sierra Leone, we are donor-driven. We depend on the outside world. You first of all do your research. What you talk about jobs, show us your data. We have people who have more PhDs in this government probably than us in out of government. They do research. What are the issues with jobs? Usai, then they strain for work na free tongue. Where is the problem? You look at housing. You look at water supply. You look at electricity supply. You look at the population. You look at the area of Freetown. And then you come now with a solid plan and justification. You as a journalist, have you seen the justification for it? Have you seen the justification for it? There is none. There is no research. And the issues that are, look, we talk about jobs. One at the local, the minister, they talk about job creation. Say Freetown, na 0.008% of Freetown. This government came in with a proposal, a factory in every district. Now you're talking job creation. Now they talk about job creation. With the factory comes what? Housing. With the factory comes what? Hospitals. With the factory comes what? Schools. With the factory comes what? Less congestion on the capital city. With the factory comes what? Creation of wealth. But now, they see, picking the way school locks, so small picking them. Either they sell water, either they sell cola, either they... Where? So when you split this, say you split the city, whose jobs you are creating? Which jobs are you creating? Our institutions right now, they all know they function at optimal. The other day, the chairman or chairperson of NRA, they complain, say, EDSA, where then they cut, anytime you buy data, then they cut tax. They are not paying their taxes.
Madam Femi, this you don't go on for blame the SLPP. These are systemic issues. I mean, from who
is running the government? Is it running by itself? Is the government on autopilot?
So probably the government is saying it's a way
we don't
forward.
See good governance. Take a look at
I'm
Burkina
saying,
Faso.
like the government, they say these are identities.
Am I blaming the SLPP? I haven't even.
Now,
I don't think I've said SLPP.
I'm just saying the government now will look at any situation where these are some of the faults they would identify. I mean,
we're 8 years in. You're still identifying the faults? You made a manifesto. A manifesto is a promise to the people. It is a contract between you, who wants to rule, and the people. Are we not seeing? Is it not? Am I what? I'm still asleep and awake? So you cannot tell me. I'm not. SLPP what? The government is who you hold accountable. Have we not seen good governance? Send you go Burkina Faso, see what has happened in 3 years with a government and a leader where they're feeling people in pain. So if the Minister of Local Government say they want split Freetown for services, you, the government, are the ones providing the services. Improve it. Improve it. No can say city council because in the Freetown, we have a very competent mayor and mayor's team. And we hope that any other mayor will sit down at that seat today will be equally competent. But that is not it. Look, if you want to take comparison, countries will get greater population than we, then get one mayor, one city council. But the jobs that should be devolved to them, within a day work, are devolved to them. Okay, and before they come on a station, so let me tell you what I do. I do my research. Now no can sit down here, I begin talk mono. I do my research. And I want to know my facts. So if I say waiting the one do not a bad idea, not because I sleep awake at dream, it's because I look at logistically. There are areas of Sierra Leone that are crying out for Minister of Local Government for go pay attention there. For let us to create serious jobs there and housing. We comfortable how they see we poor. We comfortable how they see we youth. That has nothing to do with splitting the city.
I know at some point the government is trying very hard for bring the governance structure close to the citizens, and we want to talk about civic first is bringing.
How? Show me how. Tell me how. How are they bringing it closer to the citizens?
I'm not a spokesperson of the government, but I'm just saying which we know.
No, but let us both speak with what research we have both done.
That's the realistic part of it. The government wants to bring the people close to them.
In 8 years, how have they done it? By locking people who talk against in CID and Pademba Road, is that bringing governance close to the people? Having a population now where for pull devil then they're afraid. For protest, you are not allowed. To speak anything against the government, it's called incitement. Is that bringing people closer to bringing closer to what? We are going closer to a dictatorship. No, that is not democracy. A government that is invested, government will lack in people then. You're not afraid for yeri from them. You're not afraid. And it is what is protected in the Constitution. But do you see this? Anything where you go apply for to police, then they tell you say no. Because they're not ready to deal with the truth.
Because of one for tell you, Madam Femi, the country is politically divided. And I mean, after the 2018 election, we see statements there. I will make your government ungovernable, things, statements come up and come up. And it's about how genuine, how we as Sierra Leoneans, sorry to put it, prepare our mind for accept change and accept that the SLPP, then they rule the country of Sierra Leone.
All right. Now you they mention SLPP constantly.
Because they are the ruling party.
Exactly.
And of course they are the ruling party.
Precisely. So let's go there. Let's go from 2018. We come into power. We win an election. Heavily contested election. One of the first things where they do is bringing people together.
That's if the people who want to accept being together.
If you as leader cannot do it, then you are useless. Then you have no love for your people. You cannot love some Sierra Leone. Once you don't become leader, your role has changed. You are no longer leader of APC or SLPP. You are now a leader of Sierra Leone. Something in your minds and the minds of your team must change. Your focus must change. You now they look the country as a whole. What did we see after 2018? Mass sackings. Yes or no? Am I saying something when I lie? So you now as the leader, you have a big role. After a contentious election, you get for bring people them together. Together. You get for now understand what's in the thing. Now you they talk constantly, say politics don't done. Politics don't done. Let all man put in red and green clothes aside. Me don't go na interview one time na AYV. I go there, that's not the early days. I go there at the first and then me and Kamo Kaba meet. He was all in red. I called him up. I said election done. Waiting get all this red. We're done with elections. Now we're governing. Now, whatever then do to one affects all. The price of rice is universal. The price of EDSA is all over. The difficulties, now all man. So I said, why you were red Canada studio? We're done with elections.
So, but I'll go inside the Sophie, partido. I mean, you talk about una get a research for no waiting as salon people and take about splitting Freetown. Let's go inside as well.
So let's go inside and this morning.
Yes.
So again, I like for tell you say, waiting at they talk, waiting at they do. I like for base on facts.
Okay.
In fact, by the time I go sleep, I'm so tired, I need a dream. So it's not on dreams. So I decide say, let me do a survey. So we started a survey, and the survey not partial to either like the division or either not like the division. The question was simple. Do you like the idea of Freetown being divided into this council, dividing the municipality? Yes or no?
Okay.
So we don't go as far as different parts of Freetown. Forget, it's a sampling. You're not going to last call man.
Okay.
Freetown, I think it's about 1.2 million population. So far we response is about 400 to 500 people that we don't respond. Some people said yes. And interestingly enough, some of million staff where they work for me said yes, they agree. And they gave their reasons. Whether it was accurate or inaccurate, not to that point of the survey.
Okay.
The point is, do you agree? And they checked on the survey sheet, then check yes.
So 400 out of 400, let's say.
No. We're there on the compilation. Okay. So I'll give you precise number. As soon as we're done, I'll let you have the precise number. So man not bringing form say it.
Okay.
Forms them from Kisi, Wellington, they're not coming in. But I'm hoping that by Saturday we don't get all. So Monday we can able for talk about. Don't compile them. And that is my data. But I tell you what thing I discovered that was most striking. And we begin this survey. I planned this survey. I designed them all. I was out. I was in America, but we don't begin to out before they come. We don't already get about 200-300 numbers before ever they come.
So you don't take like 1 month or 2 months?
Well, I go America?
No, the survey, sorry.
No. Okay. About 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
So, but the thing where worry me the most, the biggest revelation, not so the people who check no or yes. The biggest revelation that the fact say beaucoup people no know nothing. But nothing. A lot of people now we give them the news. Now that is wrong. That is wrong. The Minister of Local Government not do a very good job in talking to the people of Freetown. They not know. That for me was my biggest takeaway. Say this thing where una want do so for Freetonians, where una say na for we better one. We have not been properly informed or educated. Bad.
So the first phase where you don't get now, I mean, looking at the yes surpass the no?
No, the no's surpass the yes.
Okay.
The no's surpass the yes probably by about 80% or 90%.
So people disagree far.
People so far disagree. In that a sampling, we do from Godrich, Kisi, Welling, and the form you write your area where you tap. So we then go no say the survey, we confine them within the Freetown, the boundaries of Freetown. Now, I get a dilemma. How receptive are they going to be to that survey? They have a track record. This government gets a track record of misusing and abusing people who try to do surveys and give them those choices. You know how I know that? From my time as chairman of COP, where we did a survey. When they use this survey now for intimidation of we will do the survey and the people who were surveyed. So we get a dilemma. So some people put their name, their phone number, their area, everything. They felt strongly about it. Some people hesitated because they know that things do not go as they should. They do not want to fall victims to, they do not want to fall into being victimized.
So is it that people say no because of probably not get awareness or knowledge about the waiting local government?
Waiting we do, we gave a brief, but the job, those who created this idea, not so they work for sensitize, they have access to all the media in Sierra Leone. They get access to radio stations, they get access to newspapers. When they want for make let people and get, then they force ID card down all man in throats. They not put people in a motor car, they go and holler and threaten people if you not get and you not go this, if you not get and you not go that. So they have access to being able to give this information to the public. But they're not done do them.
And the time is still early, Madam Femi.
But, okay, so will they begin cook the jollof rice with the yawo don't wearing yawo clothes?
We have a good census, 2026.
So are we waiting for the census? When are you going to sensitize the public? Because they're busy, they go around, they try for justify them. They are. So, when do you do your homework? After you don't fail the exam? Now you go begin study?
Madam Femi, you're a part of governance. I mean, in as much as you know position.
I agree, and that's why I make a sidoya.
So, I mean, in certain situation, people would expect, get some amount of, well, whether it's not a good relationship, but I mean, some amount of relationship with the government about development. And the government, according to, I don't say this repeatedly.
Now yesterday you arrived, yesterday you arrived in a saloon, Not talk as if you live in Freetown, live in Sierra Leone. Question me as if you live in Sierra Leone. How receptive have they been? How receptive is this government to anybody else's input other than their own? Look, let us not dream. We are not in the United States is currently having their own challenges. Please, we're in Sierra Leone. How receptive are they? Now, for the first time in my life, at the about shared governance, which is what? It's looking at holding power forever. So let us not begin make we self like I say that yesterday will come up and bob you. Now this alone, una as media people, we as political people are struggling to have our voices heard. Struggling. Receptive to what? You know the kind of fet as couple we fet when them one pull political parties from local government? Do you know the struggle we went through? When they want for do this cybercrime bill, do you know how much COP did? When it came to the census, it landed me in CID for 10 and 2, which was proven because at the end of the day, World Bank pulled out their funding at the last minute. Because why? You were not prepared. It landed me in. So don't tell me, don't question me about engaging government. Don't tell me, as a political party leader sitting in front of you, Unity Party, all waiting up into Unity Party, I wrote a letter to my institution, the PPRC, and I asked several questions. I said, first, I want to have a meeting. At the meeting, I gave a proposal. I said, I want for no. Now, una don't put PR. We, a younger and smaller political party, will not get the volume of membership as the two big political parties. We, they try for plan now, forget we convention and forget we district level executives in place. In order for Leona not go pull some kind of funny tactics per me again, are the right for Leona give me clarification. Unity Party wants to do several things. A, B, C, and D. I sent that letter to PPRC in July. In July. I am still waiting. They had a meeting with me. I engaged with the new chairman. It was very amicable, very respectful meeting. And I gave him all the things I needed answered.
Okay. So after this survey, when you complete on Saturday, according to what you say, I mean, what will be the next step?
I think, as you say, rightly say, I will engage. I will engage the minister. And how that, I hope he's happy, whatever he did, however he wants us to engage. If he wants our meeting to be televised, recorded, whatever, I'll be more than happy. Closed door, I'll be more than happy. But nothing no fine like. If we not get secrets, where to they hide?
So holistically, as a party, when are they against, aside of the survey, when are they against for split Freetown?
If it makes sense, I will support. If it doesn't make sense, how can I?
So wait now, you take on this now. Are they against or not support?
We are definitely totally against, because it will not help Freetown, it will hurt Freetown, and not Freetown, it will hurt Freetonians. We will end up with a rich Freetown and a poor Freetown. The west end of Freetown now pays 80% of the city taxes. 80%. The east end of Freetown, then they pay 20% of the taxes. If you split, that means to say that side way, the people who side the mansion, then they build right now, kitty kata na peninsula, they will get a lot of revenue. The eastern go so far. Just imagine eastern already overcrowded, already they suffer. So what's going to happen to them there? Instead of having a central pool, let me look now. I know say me in particular, I not like compare other countries. I like for let we talk about Freetown, but let us compare for a minute. England then get different borough na London. You get London, you get different borough. Lambeth, Hounslow, this, then get different boroughs then. Na London. But guess what? They have one city council, one mayor, one city council. What do we have in Sierra Leone? We already have councils. We already have constituencies. We already have councillors. If not for PR, or mommy forget MPs. There's a lot of developments we can do. Channel it through our councillors who are already in contact. We're already there in contact with the people there. Am I right or am I wrong? So tell me what's in this one. This is a political move where even the benefits of it I don't even see. If it makes sense, any policy where they put, when they said free education, I supported it. But I said roll it out slowly. It's a brilliant move, but roll it out slowly. Take it one district in the north, one district in the south. Instead, they try to roll it out countrywide. Where are we today? Teachers on strike. Subsidies not being given. All the textbooks in, all that was just was just what? Unsustainable. A government struggling for income, struggling for revenue.
You know, at some point, Madam Femi, I still want to talk about this. I mean, it's about our mindset as a nation and how we feel like we accept the 2018 election and the 2023 elections. I mean, if we're a divided nation, we expect all anything that happen. And government will tell you it's difficult for them to get constructive criticism because people actually do certain things out of politically motivated, desires and all those kind of
come
stuff.
on, this is an abominable point you present. So you're blaming the people for their own condition. You are blaming the people for the division that.
I'm not blaming
you cannot.
I'm just asking.
Look, you vote for me president tomorrow. My first order of business will be bringing people together. Will be not having a government that is mainly from one region, but having a government that is representative.
Well, after the 2023 election, we see the unity agreement where we form sometimes in October. We give birth to the tripartite committee, and you look at government is still pushing.
And you look at the agreements that were the points in the tripartite committee. How many of them have been adhered to? Me we come America, we just travel, come back home. You cannot bring some of these points to me and I accept them just like that. How many of them? How many of them? I was in Bintumani before they travel when they talk about first past the post up here. I sat in that auditorium and I heard, not with other person, yes, and I don't use hearing aids at this point, with me, oh yes. I hear where the chief, the representative from the Paramount Chiefs, I heard him speak. I hear where Marcela Samba speak on behalf of civil society organizations. I heard people telling them that they have gone to their people, they have asked them, and they said they prefer first past the post because we have seen what PR gave birth to. And then they listen one day. I don't remember if Nabin I think maybe it was the Minister of Information or whoever on radio giving contrary facts to an auditorium when maybe sit down inside it, where the people were saying, and they gave good. The Paramount Chief, the person who spoke, he spoke well.
So for some of that means, from your point of view, the government is not a listening government.
No, the government is not a listening government. Maybe they hear, or maybe they listen, but they're not hearing us.
So is it that this stuff we go make?
Look, my role here this morning is basically splitting Freetown. Let them engage properly, and before then they engage, present us with your data.
And that's what you ask for.
Let us see where are the benefits, because they talk say for improve the lives of Freetonians. You know, eating people and they pass for water. Do you know what time picking and they wake in the morning for go get water before then they wash for go school? Woe betide you owe Guma, then they can't lock you pump. And we have an mpox issue, then they can't lock you pump. The bills, Guma self not get money. So we are squeezing the population of it. We squeeze the people. You know the new music where Edsa pull? You know the new music? You know the Edsa song? Huh?
I'll wait for you for telling me.
Beep, 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 beep. Money down, I meet her. Beep, beep, beep. Just listen. Me, I sit down and study. I listen to the Edsa song from the east and from the west of Usadi. What can no more even tell you? All man in it they sing the Edsa song. So, what are you improving? Tell us when you divide Freetown. The budget for the PHUs. Now, where are they ask questions before they can now on a station? You know it's in a PHU, the hospital, small hospital, where they all over the country. The budget for the one in Freetown, we get 74 PHUs. Their budget is 1,000,000 leons for the year for the PHU. The person can counter which they say. If I lie, 1,000 leons. So when you say you split Freetown, you split the municipality, what does 1,000 leons do? If they split and now each place go get 300? And these are the questions we must ask. Population of Freetown, we are saying 1.3 million. Population of Senegal, now 1.5. They have one municipality. Population of Ghana, now 2.3 million. They get one municipality. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of the delivery of the services you provide. Hospitals, schools, roads, electricity, water supply. That's not they determine. Job creation, how would you create jobs? One factory, like they had said in their manifesto, a factory in every district. Automatically, you begin to decentralize the capital city. Automatically. It is not more bureaucracy, more government offices. Okay. Look at the condition of them. Look at the condition of the government offices. They need work, they need repairs. The Sierra Leone Commercial Bank is an eyesore. UE building is an eyesore. Person, if he mentally unstable, winner then they bokuwe go just jump and kill himself. The number of the Kush epidemic. There are places that money can be spent and spent well.
So you think of before talking about splitting Freetown, those are areas where you feel a government
that doesn't have money should make priority. When you get your salary, you know they prioritize. Not to Osrent force you they pay. After Osrent, not to you picking and school fee force you they pay. You make priorities. Now I should be force you they buy. Or you they go buy you black label whiskey. No.
Thank you very much, Madam Femi. Thank you so much. For your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show. We call up on the phone line on 079-994-993, 079-994-993. But we'll go for a short break and we'll come back. We're going to introduce our calls then to the program. Stay tuned. All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So you can call on 079-994-993. I think we've got to first call online already. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name was I call you from, please.
It's Emmanuel. You come from Motin.
All right, Emmanuel, go ahead.
Yeah. Femi, thank you very much. Thank you very much this morning for saying it all. Then kind of voices there are. You want for the people in the city, it's everything, say the truth. You know? So many things in there where this government need for prioritize, way for emphasis on. But they choose a left hand, say they go divide city. Look all the points where they made outline. Look all the things in it. Even if you're not blind man, you go see her. The most dumb or stupid person self, with any kind of explanation, any kind of scenario, we don't lay presentation, you go see. Yes, there is fact, there is reality. So we don't know who side they probably a little way, who side they want to go. It's all the manifesto, all the fine things they say. You know, really pathetic. Really pathetic that they heard you so. Trust someone one for telling me thank you. Don't say everything. We the citizens they want for you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and when you call, go straight to the point and try very hard for stay within 1 minute. So get another call again online, logo online. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan Julius Lee.
Concerned citizen, very long time.
Hadi, I can always epically epic. I can always follow.
Thank you.
I just want to say, give thanks and appreciation to the guest, Madam Femi Claudius-Cole. I mean, the Bible can use one biblical terms, as bold as a lion. My iron lady, thumbs up. Thanks plentifully. People like that come out and speak the truth, let the devil be ashamed. Where this country, what we need now a better standard of living. Decongest Freetown is overpopulated, even the East. his standard of living at the east is more reasonable than the west. Cookery cheap at the east. RCN cheap at the east. So the cheap go always, the east go always be populated. What can government for do? Not for decongest. I mean, go now the other side, create local services, create employment. Go, you know, it goes decongest. Go now the provincial within. Do what you supposed to do. For cap cancer, they divide Freetown. It don't make any sense to we Freetonians. You see, government gets a lot of them plate. Yeah, make them think wisely. I got to be concerned. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, concerned citizen. 079-994-993. Not the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and call and go straight to your point. Another caller again in line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Amta.
Thank you very much. And I'm from Central.
Go ahead, man.
My brother, you get one perfect way you talk. Say the country highly politically divided. You just do survey in the courts. All you want to say they support Femi Claudius-Cole. So go them with prayer the IPC supporters. They only looking for the against the SLPP. Take up for me. Then I want to caution the management and you the moderator. That Madam de Sidom, they refer to the president as useless leader.
No, nothing say refer to the president as useless. No. That's never. No,
Come.
no, clarify. No, say that. No, continue self for say that. No, you know ever. Me self no go sit down. I call it. No, that's impossible.
No,
that's impossible. And I'm tired.
Let me go before.
Yeah, go before.
No. You not listen.
Now, word of caution.
No, you know ever.
No. You have to listen properly.
Job at stake. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow somebody call the president. That's impossible.
You not listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Clear.
Yeah.
You get me?
Go ahead.
Okay, good. Now, me need to expect Femi Claudius-Cole for can talk good about this government. It's not possible because Femi is a part of APC. It's sure clear from 2018 way forward to 2023. All the submissions in your chances we they make. You get genuine politicians. Let Femi tell you what you do. Look, Omodu Jagaban. Look the kind of thing Jagaban do it good. So let Femi tell me what you know the impact we don't impact people their lives from 2018 we don't kind to this limelight.
Okay. Thank
Anything
you.
I oppose.
Thank you.
You just remember when you call you mama mark your paper. But they tell people in the studio, let not be monologue, because a monologue on your part. We in the opposition yourself then come, let them can get tete-a-tete.
Thank you.
It will be a balanced discussion.
Thank you so much. Now, Madam Femi doing survey, so I need for can talk about her. Yeah, so log online again and pick another call. 079-994-993. And log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name? Come on, your name on side the call.
It's not concerned the conference.
All right, go ahead.
Secretary, okay. Brother, please talk to you. Woman, we Canada station. If an IPC officer, if we go talking careless talking, they are going to president. Yeah.
No, I'm afraid. I mean, when we call Louis mind we to say logo straight to the issue. I mean, he conducted a survey for divide or split Freetown, and according to so far, I mean, a lot of people no one's for divide Freetown, and there are a lot of reasons why he's saying Freetown not for be divided. I think we'll stick to the conversation. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakal from Fomex.
Bakal from Fomex. Go ahead.
Do I apologize to everything happened in this year because I used the word full. They apologize. Let them pardon me. Come to my sister, my mama, my granny, with the station. This woman are one of the people in this we stand for the ordinary people. My mama, I don't want to make anything take your attention. I don't want to make it divide and let your mind come out any side. And they try to take your attention. And they try to mix you to other things that are not necessary. But one of my questions, the way I ask, I want for you tell me if the tripartite, we now the agreement of the tripartite, if this document where they make actionable and implementable, if this thing are lie, we want to know if it's not true.
Right.
Then number two, we want to know the game where they play so. What thing you take to this game? And like I tell you, now the right track today, they fight the right track.
All right.
Let God continue to guide and protect you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So quickly, before I make this clear, for make we understand, I mean, when we get a guest here, and when you call, talk about the topic or they discuss in the program. I mean, no need for attack personality. Let us know within I want to make this country go before. I mean, nobody no go share the same idea or your ideology you believe in. Everybody gets a different view about how things for run at the country. And that doesn't mean say any person for feel less important or whatever. Everybody entitled to your own opinion, but please let us be respectful. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you belong to APC or you belong to SLPP. We're all selling. So low left for the attack personality. Yeah, low go line again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and side the call from, please.
James from Kisi.
All right, James, go ahead.
Well, this free turn in split one, you know what it is?
Okay.
Both sides, whether they support her, whether don't they support her. Even Madam Femi, where they talk say you don't make a survey. Me Naya, James Nakisi, I not able to see in paper, I don't know about that. That's why this morning I deleted for her.
All right.
But what I want to let you know, let ask the Freetown City Council, what thing are they have Kisi with? You cannot Kisi all most of the hosts them. Then they toilet they don't well. Nobody know they can check them. We invite people the way they pass and check them, host them. Not so.
Okay.
City Council forget them people then the environmental sanitation people there. They don't work. So why if the government not feel to say it go split the tea? For let people there. They say Eastern they pay 20%. Because the city council now, you know, they support the Eastern. So would I go pay money? So they would then pay that way or go eat the money, make people who then come back and eat the money. So people then be very apprehensive. So why would they judge people, law judge them properly? Law let them know all you know, if they send to survey, all man know. For me, no.
Right.
And he would no more he wants let he get the paper, now they get the paper. They then send the information to her. They declare saying so then say.
Thank you.
Let make her open. Go to this office, take paper, you go fill them, you return her.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The country na for wall, not all.
Thank you so very much. You'd exceed 1 minute. 079 994 993. I mean, low speak to the issues, low level attack personality. I mean, let's have our take whether we for divide free tongue or not. Madam Femi do a survey and you talk about say you're not going to get the 1.2 million people, but you get a large number of people we could be part of we themselves go have the say in that particular survey day. So I mean, log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and side the call.
Concern citizen in the talk.
Right, go ahead.
Moderator, if you see enough for the attack in personality, why the personality say they attack people in the government?
No, nothing say attack anybody. You don't attack anybody, huh? You don't attack anybody. Low for they think about people attacking people. I mean, this is not good for the country. I mean, we speak to issues. That's the most important thing. That don't mean say if this person is say X, that means say in idea don't make sense. Let we left for the attack people and talk about issues. This now ain't gonna make we go before as a nation. For me could be progressive as salon people them. Logo line again and pick another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and side the call from, please.
Yeah, made a call from Bo Mina Coca.
All right, Coca, go ahead from Bo.
Yeah, thank you so much. Some of you they still continue to pray for that day. We will see opposition parties go really join hands with the government party for many to develop this country.
Okay.
This thing don't so day now. When this party the opposition, they always want for many party in power for many fail. And really the effective Sierra Leoneans need to be great from this. Not just by criticizing. We all know that 2018, the Mami rightly say, this government kind of power, we know the humanity you then call. Instead, therefore, putting at the effort to do for making join hands with the government of power for making for develop this country. Which I will see as accountable. You do the government because they have to make them push this. Secondly, I already also be highlight the national dialogue with the last get concerning the PR or no PR. In fact, the submission when you representative the winner, Madam Marcella, will not be ever portray the national civil society because the head of civil society said now maybe for the now and all that. But some of we make we let it PR, for example, let the soul of this should go away with that.
All right, so we'll not go further. We'll not go too far. We go more time for talk about the PR. We'll talk about this split in Freetown. Yeah, we'll not stretch time on that day. I hope so you don't make your point so far. Okay, thank you so much. 079994993. We will take 2 more calls and we'll try to wrap the first segment up. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Alain from Central.
Sorry, from Central. Go ahead.
You see, the problem I just went to, I mean, people, they're so mind made up so much that even when person talk, they may even get there for listening. But the madam say, anybody way not try to bring people together without a leader. Does that mean they refer to the present leadership necessarily? No. I mean, but just because your minds have been made up, whenever anybody talks on radio or television, when they pursue them for be what they not be. At Atlanta, they say, what did this woman not do? And after you want to say doing that campaign, you know, be very clear just school. We talk about that free medical service.
So let's stick to the topic, Madam Femi. Let's stick to the topic, please. Talk about splitting Freetown. Low left and I'm waiting. Don't say. I mean, it's entitled to your opinion. If you feel say Madam Femi not do too well, I mean, it's entitled to your opinion. But low left will attack callers and low stick to the issues. Yeah. Low go online again. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Your name and where they call you from, please.
Concerned citizen in a mountain court.
Oh, it's concerned citizen in a mountain court.
You see, that man say, let me not divide Freetown. Not talk fine. But when that man talk, you see, with Jagaban camp, you know, with power, it's what you do. What you do. You don't say, 20% in the pin at Easter. Almost Easter, man, they will get life. But if you say that they can eat the one whole country, the only district headquarters is get light. Two of us, we go answer to that too. If you don't want to just go there and then get district headquarters na Fruitoya, they don't enjoy. But if you say let them not cut because of politics, because of if you don't want to cut this, then become member of parliament then go win. Now fair woman and the fair. We that if we get the power in this country, we dey train that man that the way they call makes it.
I'm afraid we get forgot the call late. But the point I'm making, I mean, this don't become a pattern of people when you they call. I mean, stick to the issue. I mean, always advise, make we pay attention to we discussion. I mean, whether this don't be successful, whether this don't be a failure. I mean, if this person be a failure, talk reason why you feel say this person fail. If this person don't be successful, state out the reason why you feel say this person don't be successful. I mean, no need for attack personality or interpret people differently. I mean, this is something we therefore really careful about as a nation. I mean, going forward for me could be progressive or developmental in what kind of way we need for shape of mindset. I mean, we're 3 years or less than 2 years to election. I mean, let's shape our thoughts. Let's shape our mindset. I mean, if election come, any donor, whatever thing happen in this country, I mean, we don't know what tag we as APC or SLPP, as Sierra Leoneans, where Ebola or Corona come, na Sierra Leone affect, not to APC or SLPP. Anything we happen, we're a national concern, and not going to do with SLPP or APC, it's Sierra Leone. So we'll try for be patriotic, we'll try for be, we shape thoughts and know what they say. I mean, we'll take any more calls again. Turn the mic to Madam Femi. Madam Femi, listen to the callers there. I know one will respond to those critics, but let's talk about the issues.
Well, the first thing I want to say is that people then tune in, then they listen, but they know they hear. They basically they take waiting, then want for take from waiting, then feel say then they hear. So let's address Anta first. Anta, they make so many accusations them, of which it is clear he is very ignorant of. If they ask me what Femi Claudius-Cole don't do. And the last caller we cut off, they try for educate them. And it's funny, yesterday in my office, in party office in Pademba Road, now somebody they say, one of me executive member they say, it's Auntie Femi, if you've been the record, you've been get a media team, they tell you the work and all them chiefdom, and we still they do amo. They do free medical. Me back there last year was spend na free tongue. Like the disabled they not treat. He say if you been they record all them things and the way you they do, people they not go they ask what you don't do. But for him, if me na unity party and me na unity party, anta can be waiting ever in want for be. It's a democracy and it get in right.
So we get to 1 minute on this.
Then they ask about the tripartite documentation if na scam. Well, then get beaucoup recommendations. And it's a shame say beaucoup of the recommendations they have not been acted upon. Then one they say, but if the toilets then are kisi, they're not empty. And if you say we then split free tongue in toilet na kisi go they empty, it means again there is a level of lack of knowledge of waiting who's seen away with the facilities the way we they expect forget which one government they produce and which one the city they produce. There is a lack of knowledge there. Where one person back they ask say if they split free tongue and no, they say if we do survey in our see paper. The first thing where I say where I sit on here was there's 1.2 million people in Africa. We not fit approach everybody. A survey is a sample.
Yeah.
We take a sampling. But if he want for can take some of the forms and for go fill them, he's free to do that. My office say them by road number 4. He can pick up forms them and go fill them. He can put yes per all. He can do it ever elect. That can be his own contribution towards the decision. Now data we collect. We not skew the data. Say we want let all man say yes, we want let all man say no. No, it is your opinion. Then the person from Bo they say we're not joining with the government for development. When a new government come. Now you they look how you they embrace the opposition, how you they but the first thing you do is for sack all man. Sack all man where it's not of your party or not contributes to your campaign. That is different. If you want an inclusive government, you they get one. Even when they talk about women's representation is nothing compared to the big promises and all the programs that we don't go and all the promises that have been made. So, in terms of the caution, if you don't inside politics, you don't let them cause and criticize, you don't get for happen. But it's a shame when people are not they educate themselves. And these are the very people, the one that they complain, now the very ones that we go, they admire waiting this man they do na Burkina Faso. Go they admire for the struggle, they plan, say they want to go this country, go that country. How does a country change? Okay. Now by the leadership. And if you they listen to me, I let the person listen. Until I record that program, it can be played back. But they listen and take away what they want for take away. Not the truth, but they own misguided. So, and somebody tell me the other day, he said, Femi, you know what? The people get the government they deserve. And you know lie. You know lie at all.
All right, so thank you very much, Madam Femi Claudius-Cole, for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show. And of course, I want to say thanks to our beautiful callers. I mean, we try for see how we can change from that blame game and push we country go before. This is important. I mean, from some of we're not getting any for go. I mean, that's alone we get. I mean, so once for enjoy the peace and beauty of the country. I mean, sometime last week I was at Eastern and I tend for go Eastern for go enjoy whatever. I mean, when we can come because I mean it's part of Sierra Leone. So one for make this country beautiful. I mean, political party then can come and go. I mean, 10 years we were talking about APC back, and now we are talking about SLPP. So you never know what will happen next. Whose political party go there for kind of power? I mean, we left for build up political enemies. This is something we're not good for the country. I mean, let's live as one beautiful nation, Sierra Leone. I mean, this is so important for me to say this. I mean, when you recall, take your time and talk about the issues. Because if we don't address issues, then how then we solve? If we can, we call blah, blah, X, Y, Z, how people get to understanding, how governments if in a power people understand. I mean, let's attack issues. Let's deal with issues. I mean, these are things that we important. And me earlier, if government know they are just there for represent them, for ask few questions, we few government officials don't sit down and talk about. And that's what I think say I don't do. It doesn't necessarily minister belong to APC or SLPP or whatever the case may be, or NGC, or you name it. But it's about doing our job for make Salone go before. And certain question I object, Madam Femi, because I feel like government don't they say in them particular thing there, and in dividing free tongue, basically they talk about its developmental purpose, and it's something we have to talk about. So thank you very much, and please going forward, let's structure our thoughts. Thank you so much, Madam Femi, and of course we spin Epic Radio to get we all this corner this Saturday, Madam Femi at the FSG School Hall, and well, I think I know see for go. I want to invite you.
What's in there happen? Sorry.
All this corner, it's our age. I mean, for go relax the mind. I don't know in our age. It sounds strange, but it's our age. This episode on the carriage small, so we are old people now. So we need to go relax and. Well, thankfully we're here now. So the team will talk to you after, and let's see. I'll talk to you again next week Monday. Tomorrow for my international review and that of our local review with regional and that of Usman Mara. And thank you very much because of calling the program in the one in safe way. Look you through Facebook Live. Thank you, Slick Television. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you again next week Monday. But before I go with B&B Cash App, you can send and receive money anytime, anywhere. Just download the B&B Cash App today on Google Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072-500-000. So I will see you at FSSG this Saturday, because that's the place I'm going to be this Saturday. See you at probably any time from 7 p.m. to the morning hours. I'll see you on Saturday. Till then, bye-bye.